Back with more Slay the Spire. I don't like any of these options particularly. Might roll the dice on the rare card, might take the 100 gold. Let's look at the map. Our boss is Slime Boss, so I need to really max damage output. Um, I could go on this path and take one of these shops, many shops that are there. I guess I'm going to do that with 100 gold. Okay, pretty easy call here. Want to hit this one so that I can hopefully lethal it this turn. Yeah. Two strikes is lethal. Okay, this is okay because now any strike, and I will have one, is lethal. Blur I love so much. Deadly Poison is probably the actual call to take. I'm going to take Blade Dance. I'm really hoping to get one of the really good relics that encourages you playing a lot of cards, which I guess is not so good against the heart, huh? But if I defend here, you're doing 11 next turn. I can go double defend and just attack, and you'll be at 16. I think I'm going to risk it. I think it's probably not going to matter. And maybe just taking the one now to hopefully help more later. So, yeah, I definitely would have taken one and been out of the fight if I'd gone the other way. Whereas here, it could be in some trouble. Okay. Well, it worked out equivalently. Let's take a well-laid plans. I don't want to go for this shop. It's too early. I want to have more money by the time I get to one. So let's go this way. This fight is, I think, the hardest of all the early fights. Nope. We're doing a slight cheaty face because I just didn't need to discard anything there. So we'll play exactly the same way. And just rectify our mistake. Yeah, I think this is a better one to keep. I'm not too worried about the discard. Okay. Now, let's keep the attack. I should have lethal next turn. What have I... Could go for Dagger Throw or Sucker Punch. Usually not a big fan of this card. I'm going to go with the Sucker Punch. I could have gone for the Eviscerate, but I really don't believe in it. Okay. So Sucker Punch plus Blade Dance can take out either of these. I think what I'm going to do is take out this one because it's just too punishing. And then neutralize this one to save a few damage. And this is a tough fight to take, especially at this point, and you defended that one. Hopefully you're going to defend something not as good this coming turn. By which I mean this one. You're going to keep defending this one. Okay, well laid plans. We're going to hold on to this. We definitely don't want to attack this guy, and I don't think I want to attack this guy yet either. Okay, good. So now... Next we're going to go after this guy. Need to defend. Like to keep the sucker punch around. 6, 14, yeah. So let's expend. Okay, now. This isn't enough to be 1 turn lethal. But we can make 2 turn lethal and be defended. If I would have taken the discard stuff, I could take Tactician here. I guess I'm going to take another sucker punch. Going to take 3 damage here. And we have lethal. Okay. Blur is, I think, in general, a very good card, so we're going to take it. Probably going to try to fight this elite before the rest. This elite scares me because I don't have very good damage output. Better to keep the blur around because I might get to use it across this upcoming turn. So not here, but yeah, here. Gosh, is that a bad card at this point? It's just going to get worse later, though. I think I'm going to die here. Wow, all of that and I can't find, I guess a weakness wouldn't do it. Yeah, I'm just dead. I could have defended for 3 and then died by less, but whatever. Yeah, and that's the problem with the silent starting deck. I can't get to an elite with the 3, so I guess I'm going to take the max HP. This gives us the most options. Let's neutralize this one, attack this one, defend, and defend. The reason I'm doing this is this gets this to 12 and this gets this to 10, and I'm fully defended either way. So max defense here is to kill this one and defend. We only take 1. That's lethal. Flying knee. I'm gonna go for the sucker punch, I guess. Somebody should, tell me Probably one of those cards is much better than the other, and I just like don't play enough to have a good enough understanding. But we're gonna save the 3 damage. Yes, got there. Okay, well I want one of these attacks. One of these attacks. Not the flechettes. Let's take the poison stab. It does a pretty good chunk of damage. Let's go for a happening space. Probably have added enough that I want to flip a strike into something. Well, that's not a great catalyst deck right now. I hate not killing this guy on the first turn for no apparent reason. You know what, let's just get rid of the catalyst. It's going to do so little, I think it's worse to have in the deck, and we might as well just pitch it. Okay. So, just a couple of attacks. Deadly Poison. Okay, this works with our catalyst. Hoping to not find Gremlin Knob. Really need to get this one dead first because it will grow out of control. But right now you're doing more damage, so we're going to do that. This is 14. Well, I guess we're double defending. Feels bad though. I'm going to kill this one next turn with 1 strike and then defend ourselves. So okay, we've navigated this fight all right. And we have lethal here, beautiful. Otherwise we were taking 1 more damage. Crippling Cloud or another catalyst is interesting. I think I really want the catalyst. I'm going to take the cloud though. And we're going to upgrade the neutralize is usually what I upgrade, but I have 3 different sources of weakness here. This deals an extra 3 damage the turn. This does an extra 3 damage to turn also, but to everything. Let's go for the cloud. Really don't know. Okay, this is by far the best case scenario. We have better later. We want to get a lot of poison on the turn we wake it up. We're going to play this fight more defensive than we usually would, despite the regen thing here, and despite the fact that this fight usually going long is usually bad, because of the poison build we have. Okay, and you're dead next turn. So I mean, it still took us a good chunk of damage, but Blue Candle is a garbage relic. Let's go for, could be Poison Stab or Backflip. Gonna go for Poison Stab. Let's remove, at this point I want to remove strikes because I actually have a lot of damage output from the poison stuff. Ninja Scroll is not what this deck is looking for. Let's go for the Sapphire Key. We're going to be taking on an elite. Which is our boss? This one, let's rest. just to give us a little more comfortability through the elite. Okay, a shop. Oh, footwork is beautiful. And given that I have the footwork, I'll also take this. And let's remove another strike. Let's hope this isn't Gremlin Knob. Hey, it's not Gremlin Knob, although this is a little bit tricky also. Okay, we want to... It's going to weaken everything. I could wait for this to come back around. I don't think so, though. Yeah, this fight's going to take a lot out of us. I'm glad we rested. Okay, now any attack, not the neutralize, but real attack, will kill this. We'll neutralize you. Sucker punch you. Poison stab you. Okay, let's keep focusing this one down a bit. Well, not exactly my ideal use of that card, but I don't think it's going to get better before this fight's over. Now we got to focus everything on this guy. Definitely don't want to play Survivor there because we want to get the dazeds out. Okay, this is not so bad. Definitely do want to play it here, obviously, because why take 7 damage? We're not going to see these cards again. And lethal. Okay, Bottle Tornado, interesting, interesting. Another Crippling Cloud would be good. Do I have footwork? Oh, okay. The Caltrops also wouldn't be bad to get. We're not going to play the footwork here. We're going to count on just being okay and killing these guys quick. Let's weaken you again. And double defend. And... Okay, so this one's dying for sure. Should have gone the other way. It doesn't matter. Got him. Ghost in a jar. This is not going to be very useful to us. Another footwork is great. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Footwork. Block. And I'm actually going to eschew the sucker punch here, surprisingly enough. And this should be lethal. It's very lethal, in fact. Okay, well, Swift Potion's fine, but Ghost in a Jar is great. We're going to take Deadly Poison here. The discardy thing, by the way, the Concentrate on the far left, is pretty nice with, oh, what do you call the top that I had at some point. Was that this video? They're all running together. Let's up this. I might have to pop a ghost in a jar here. We'll see. Don't want to waste the catalyst yet, so we're just going to hold tight. Feel pretty bad. Okay. Definitely poison. Definitely ghost in a jar. That was a definitely ghost in the jar because dying is bad, okay? You're not attacking me next turn because you're popping in between turns. So okay, well, we're definitely neutralizing, defending, and poisoning. We popping the catalyst yet? I think so. Again, this thing's happening between turns, so I just need to survive a tiny bit. Okay. All right. Wow, lots of good options here. They're all kind of busted. I think Wraith Form isn't really what this deck is about. I have such good defense. I really like Adrenaline in general. I like Nightmare in this deck, kind of. But I think I'm just going to take the Adrenaline. I don't know if that's right or not. This is not great. This is really bad, and this is also not good. Gosh, I kind of want to take... Well, I mean, this is better than nothing, obviously, but... How bad is an extra energy in discarding two things? It's pretty bad, isn't it? Ugh. Okay, 153 money. We have all the keys except the red one. So this lets me either take or dodge elites. Maybe this path to give me the question mark. So it gives me a lot of options. I think I like this path. Don't like this fight so much. Well, if I punch you, and then I might as well do that. But this way I don't have to spend an energy defending. I've spent my energy attacking and defending. Oh, I should use this because I'm getting another potion back at the end. I should have used it last turn. Well, we're definitely doing this. And I think we're defending. Doubling this guy's poison doesn't kill him yet, so yeah, I'd rather defend. And Ghost in a Jar is not what I want to use here. Okay, so Adrenaline is welcome. Can kill this one. So this is dead next turn. I want to be able to kill the other one next turn, but it's actually not that important. If I deal 3, then... because I'm trying to maximize the healing to get off this potion. Then 5, 4 kills it, so let's not deal any damage. I think I can survive whatever attack you're giving me. Or kill you. So this does less than 3. I think I totally miscalculated that. Yeah. And so now I get to heal the max amount of this potion. Whatever. Don't want to kill it before its poison goes off, so I get that 1 extra HP. Well, this is not really a potion I'm interested in, and none of these cards am I interested in. Outmaneuver is just not, this is not the deck for that. Yeah, I don't want these. Upgrading my stuff is usually what I go with here at this point. It's just hard to remove enough. I still want to get rid of the strikes, but the defense being upgraded should help a lot. I probably should have thought about that play a little more. May not have been super optimal. Okay, so I can get more poison on you. If I go poison stab, neutralize, and sucker punch, that's 6 that doesn't get, so I have to catalyze you. Which means I put all the other stuff on you. And actually it's lethal on both this turn, but I would have had the extra turn against the other thing. I didn't use this, probably should have. Fairy in a Bottle is very, these are both very good potions now, and I'm not really going to want to waste either one. Do I want an upgraded Sucker Punch? I think I'll take an upgraded Sucker Punch. Weakness is good. We'll take another Footwork. Bouncing Flask also is okay. And Potion Belt, given that we have this Beast statue, is fine, but just like more Footworks, please. And actually, I'm also going to take the Bouncing Flask, I think. I may end up popping this Ghost in a jar in this fight. Like next turn. Taking 1 damage here, which is okay. Let's save this for later. 30 would mean I'm taking 6. Let's pop this. You're dying next turn anyway. Let's start focusing you a little more. Okay, I think I should probably have lethal next turn. I have extra lethal this turn. This actually wasn't even the most damage I could have done. Not the easiest fight. Let's go for Piercing Whale. If I go this way, I get 3 rest sites. If I go this way, I get not so many. I think we're going to go for this elite. Okay, well, Crippling Cloud, yes. Ow, ow, and ow. 22. I want to use this because I don't want to be. So this is 1521. I am fully defended. What do I have coming up here? Very little in terms of defense. May end up using the fairy in a bottle here. Okay. We're gonna kill this one. Okay. I want to kill this one next, which is not the usual way of doing it in this fight, but I think is appropriate here. So deal 7 extra. You're gone. I may have misplayed the beginning of this fight, because I probably should have used the Piercing Whale instead of what I did. But, oh well. We wasted all of our good potions, but we do have the White Beast statues, so... Well, this is a nice one to have. It's a real nice one to have. Backflip is good. Well, I don't want to buy a lot of potions because I have the White Beast statue anyway. We are going to rest here. We really need more HP. Okay, well, that's not a great time for that. Let's get another footwork up. This is going to be a difficult fight because I am so based on whatchamacallums skills. Oh, why didn't I see that this was up to 18? I thought it was still at 9. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, well, it could have been worse. The Wandering Winder. It could have been worse. The Wandering Winder story. Um, Another piercing wail is appreciated. I think I'm going to heal here, actually. Neutralize. Footwork. Footwork. Piercing wail will wait. The last footwork will also wait. This will deal more damage over time than the poison stabs. Still have a neutralized down? No, I don't. Okay. This is only 2 less poison, and the weakness is good. Extending it is good. Okay. So if I go 14, 14, and double your poison, okay, now I just need to survive this turn, which is admittedly asking a lot. So I'm going to take quite a bit of damage here. Well, 8. That's actually not that bad. For the whole elite fight, that's not that bad. Mango is good, and another ghost in a jar, so that's nice. And given that I have this paper crane, I'm going to take another upgraded sucker punch. I wouldn't have taken an unupgraded one, but we'll see what this gives us. Ooh, a chest. This helps out my Matryoshka. Oh, it's just a relic? And it doesn't help out my Matryoshka. Every 3 turns? That's not bad. Definitely going to smith here. I think I want... the footwork. Gotta get through all of those quickly, which is good. At some point I'm probably going to pop any and all of these. Okay. Weaken both of you. And I guess we're going to keep on this one as opposed to this one. Yeah, that may not have been the best idea. Okay, let's cripple. This is also going to take the last footwork, so we would like to get that back sooner rather than later. And I'm just going to do that, even though it means taking a 7 damage here. I think it's going to be worth it in the long haul. Catalyst is going to have to wait. So get this footwork back. 34 already, cheapers. Okay, so max defend is... I have the extra energy here, so I can kill this one. Get more weakness in on you. And I'm only taking 6 on this first hyper beam. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this fight at this point. Just want to keep this weakness up forever. Yeah, I think it's time for this. It's going to be too late by the time we get back around. Okay, so piercing whale. Keep you weakened forever. Another hyper beam is coming up here. But it can't kill me, so all doing pretty good. Yeah, this was the wrong attack to keep, but it won't matter. You gone. Corpse explosion. Good against Dono and Deca. It's okay-ish against Awakened one. It's either that or Malaise. I certainly don't want Storm of Steel. Malaise is good against Dono and Deca. Malaise is also really good against the... I'm going to take the Malaise, I think. I'd like to be able to Smith, I think. I'm not sure that I need the Intense so much. Again, I don't really want an early shop so much. I want to... But mostly I want to maximize my rests. So this is 1, 2... Because I need to take the key 3 before the final, so I need to go right. Okay. Now we're definitely going to do this. Probably should have flasked before I figured out which of these I was doing what to. I need to kill this one quickly now. Or just turtle up. I can't kill it, so I'm going to turtle up. Okay, that's okay. And I'm never attacking this one. I say never. If it were lethal and I was defended enough, maybe I would. Okay. Power potion is probably better than that. Escape plan is very good. The other two are very not. Footwork, footwork. Footwork. Cripple. Okay. Neutralize this, malaise you. You're weak forever. You are, however, Not dead yet. This is gonna have a lot of. Okay. This is work withable. You're dead next turn. I just need some kind of defense to save me from these burns, which I don't find, so I'm going to take 6. Strength is probably worse than power. Dodge and roll is good. There is a later shop up here. I guess I'm going to take the fight. Footwork, footwork. Dodge and roll. I don't think you usually attack that much on the first turn. Yeah. Adrenaline. Well. Weaken you. Maybe it should have been this one. I can't remember what they do well enough. Okay, probably didn't matter. This is probably overkill in terms of how much I'm defending. We definitely want a piercing whale now. Footwork, dodge, and weaken you, because you have so much extra strength relatively. I do take a little bit of damage. Where are all of my... Here they are. So let's start with this. Need to start getting some extra stuff on you. Yeah, let's re-cripple. I am a bit worried that they're not going to die in sync enough. This fight has not gone well. Backflip, dodge and roll. Need to be able to kill this guy dead in 2 turns. Okay, well they're all going to die here this coming turn. Okay, so this fight didn't go great, but whatever. Fear potion I don't want. Setup I don't think I want. Piercing whale, usually good. Still. Well, the fan isn't great. The oddly smooth stone is great. I would like to be able to heal. I don't need 999 gold. The bosses don't scare me that much. You aren't attacking me this turn or next turn. Easy call. I guess I'm gonna catalyze you. Feels pretty bad. You are attacking me this turn. Well, this may be overkill defensively. Let us adrenaline you. Let us get our footwork in. Want to hold this for later. Okay, want to get them both weak and then focus on this one, which means I've played the 2 weakness cards wrong. Best not to split you quite yet. Guess you're a little bit better to weaken. Oh, I did split you already. Dang it. Well, this is what this was made for. I think that's going to save me more damage over the course of how many of them there are. So this is 12. I can't kill it. Can guarantee that it dies next turn. Oh, I should probably get that as low as possible. Okay. You're dying next turn either way. But I could make you die this turn. And they both licked. Great. Okay, so I think I should be fine here. All right. Prayer wheel. Normal enemies drop an extra whatever. Gambler's brew probably not as good as power. Well laid plans pretty good. Also wouldn't mind backflip. I'm gonna take the backflip actually. Let's. I think want the key. Could have healed, I guess. Probably should have healed, huh? Well, that was not what I was hoping for. We're gonna use this here. Actually, we should use this already as well. And I'm taking a ton of damage here. Okay, well, I'm gonna survive the fight at least, I think, right? This is enough. 18, that's enough to kill this. And just in case I don't remember the ordering right, we're gonna defend, but I was pretty sure it was this way. We will take a... It is in fact upgraded now. We're gonna take a well-laid plans. I mean, Caltrops is pretty good against the heart, but eh. Oh, I get a retain. Maybe I should have retained both. Yeah, probably should have retained both. Took a tiny bit of damage there, okay. I think I want to cripple and do this on the backflip, I guess. And hold on to the poisons. Escape plan. Okay, well, let's flask here. This one has the most. It's piercing whale. Defend. This one's dead next turn. Let's make this one be dead next turn. And actually, let's just piercing whale again. And now we can kill this one. None of these seem good to me. Another catalyst is not bad though. Definitely want to go this way. I think I want to heal actually. Deep breath isn't so good against two of the bosses. Madness is not so good. No. I don't think I want any of these. Deep breath is normally fine, but against, well, the heart and against, yeah, it doesn't do anything either. I'm not going to upgrade it. Weakness would be great, but it's too much money, I think. Okay, pair is good. Anchor is good. And catalyst is good. Let's upgrade something. What do we want to upgrade? One of the catalysts, probably. Now, I am going to have a bit of difficulties in this fight, I think, because of this thing's ability. Should probably just start in on hitting these things. Took 6 there. Make sure you're weakened. I think I'm sufficiently defended that I can actually weaken you like that. Okay. You're dead next turn. Weaken you, poison you, defend, and defend. Cripple both of you. Make sure you're dead. I'm not going to play this well-laid plans because I don't think it's worth what happens to this guy. Okay. Adrenaline. Let's go for 1 defend and a giant malaise. Pretty easy call here. Again, I'm not going to play this well-laid plans in this fight. The extra strength doesn't seem worth it. I'm going to use one of the catalyzes now. I'm going to try to save both of the other ones for after the transition. I should have attacked because I knew this well-laid plans was coming up. Fortunately, I get there anyway. Okay, now, safety first. Okay, so that's dealing 44. Now I want to make sure I get this in. Let's backflip. And let's save the defense. That wasn't that much, actually. Okay, that was 13 on the sludge. So, unfortunately, I don't know when to use the piercing whale exactly, but that's okay. Let's get a defend and a this, and let's save the deadly and the catalyst. Flask. Okay. Need to get the sucker punch in. Dodge and roll again. Defend this. I don't like the sludge. Okay. Sucker punch. Defend. Here's where I'm going to take the leap. Okay, worked out. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. Okay. Now, what is this last one? Donovan Deca is not what I'm looking for. I think we're just going to cop a big attack on turn 1 here. Could take a skill potion. Could take the flex potion, but I'm not going to. I mean, the flex potion obviously doesn't do anything now. I think the... let's take the skill potion. it wasn't a bad skill to take at all. So you're going to hit me a bit here, but and I want to go after the one on the right mostly, but I want to make sure that I get the weakness down on both of them. I want to go after the one on the right mostly because it is the one that pumps the damage stacking. Okay. I think that might be useful later still. I'm trying to remember how this fight goes. Okay, that's not that much damage. Big malaise would be real nice, but I don't think now is the time for it. Okay, so here and here, and this and this, and I guess we're going to redouble you. We're going to keep the triple for later. Okay, it's time to start building on this because you are dead in 3 turns, and I don't think I can really realistically speed that. Maybe I could have. Um, and this one attacked me, which means it's not going to attack me here, which means I can just stick everything into a giant malaise here. Now I need to start defending myself again. This deals 9 poison, this deals only 8, so let's get the 9 in. You're going to hit me for a bit here, aren't you? No. Okay, so when you're weakened, that's not that much still. I should remember whether you attacked last turn, but I already don't. You did. Okay, well, I just wasted a defend. Hope it won't matter. Max defend, please. Oh. That's not max defend. For some reason I was thinking get 3 attacks in. Doesn't matter. Okay, we've played this sloppy But it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Beautiful fight. 1856, sure, whatever. We're through. This deck seems pretty good, but we'll see. Probably want to smith something. Probably the Malays? This wouldn't be bad. This is hilariously bad at this point. This would also not be bad. Don't have enough money to afford anything. That's fine though. Okay, so I think I flipped this around wrong, right? Yeah, I want to undo that. And it's perfectly fair because I don't remember exactly what they're doing, but I'm pretty sure I want to face right at the end on the first turn. I wish I knew these guys' patterns better. But okay, we're gonna start with adrenaline, play footwork, play backflip, play escape plan. Then we're going to whatever, 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 and piercing whale. Well, this is not great. But fortunately, it's not the worst thing ever either. I think I can get away with not whaling this turn, because last turn was the big attack turn. I'm just going to focus down this one on the right, I think. But I want to make sure I keep them both weakened. This one's dealing a bunch of damage this turn, but not too much. Now I think it's this one that's dealing the damage. The huge damage. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Crippling Cloud is very good to see. I think I'm gonna die here. I'm not dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay. Well, I can kill this. We gotta do that, right? And by that I mean this. We're not dead, party! Sure, we'll retain this. You are dead, party. Modified hand regen potion. Another piercing whale, which is okay against this one. Okay, you don't attack on your first turn. I guess that's not really going to matter. I don't want to waste this. I do want to get this going. Maybe I should have used that other potion already. You do attack on this turn, I think. Is this your many attack? Yes. Okay. I think you're not attacking. Oh, you were. Dang it! Uh. Could I have survived that if I went for a defend? I'll have to watch the replay. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think this deck was at least very close to being able to win.